Hello and welcome to this lecture where you are going to learn the brief introduction to another type of machine learning algorithm, which is logistic regression. Although the name of the algorithm is regression, that is another machine learning technique to predict numbers. This is an algorithm to be used in classification. We are going to consider this other example. In the x-axis of the graph, we have the age of the person, and on the y-axis, the class. Pay yes or no. The idea is to predict if a person is going to pay or if the person is not going to pay the loan. Pay equals to no is represented by number 0. Pay equals to yes is represented by number 1. We can see here some data about class 0, the people who didn't pay the loan. On the other hand, we can see here at the top the people that belongs to class number 1, or the people who paid the loan. And we need a separation surface at this point here in the middle in order to classify or to separate the data if he or she is not going to pay the loan. One possibility is to use a straight line here to classify the instances. But as we can see, when we use this line, all these points here at the left are not being selected by the line, as well as the points on the right. The same happens here. These points on the right and these points on the left are not being selected by the line. So we can do the following. Put a new line here and also a new straight line here. See that we have like letter S. So it is possible to select most of the points. Of course, it won't be possible to select all of them, but the idea of the algorithm is to select the most points as possible. The goal of the algorithm is to perform a lot of mathematical calculations in order to find the best line. For example, we can visualize the red line. We can see that it is below and above the points. It is not a good line since it does not touch the points. Something similar happens to the green line. We can see that it is better than the red line. It is closer to the points, but it does not touch them. And finally, we can see the orange line, like letter S. It is able to select most of the points of the dataset. So the goal of this algorithm is to find the best line or the best letter S in order to select the points of the dataset. That's all for this lecture. See you next time.